Hello everyone, my name is Aishiki. At first I would like to say that please kindly subscribe my channel. So today I am going to read Mahabharat part 10. And yes, I would also like to inform that the ones who want to watch Mahabharat part 9, they can get the video link from description box. Okay, so now let's begin with our story. Preparing for a yajna. Indraprastha's assembly hall was really beautiful. When Yudhishthira's court assembled, one day sage Narada brought a message from the late King Pandu asking Yudhishthira to perform the Rajasurya Yajna. This great sacrifice was performed when a king became supreme in a land where other smaller kingdoms accepted him as overlord. The news of the yajna travelled far and wide. Krishna, hearing of it, also came to discuss it. Yudhishthira consulted the wise and the learned and finally sought Krishna's advice. Krishna told him about King Jarasandha of Magadha, whose formidable opponent, and hated Krishna too, having killed his son-in-law Kamsa, who had been Krishna's uncle. He would definitely challenge Yudhishthira, who was known to be dear to Krishna. Only after defeating and killing Jarasandha could Yudhishthira hold the Rajasurya Yajna. Birth of Jarasandha. King Brihadatra, Jarasandha's father, had married the twin daughter of the king of Kasi. But he was unhappy as he had no children. Chandrakaushika Rishi was happy with the respect paid to him by the king and his wives. He gave a mango to the king, who gave each of his wives half of it. In due time, each had one half of a child. Frightened, they threw the pieces away. A demoness Jara found the two pieces and was going to eat them. But when she tied them up in a cloth to take them, the pieces fitted together and formed a child who came to be called Jarasandha. The king and his wives were delighted to have their child back. Seeing Chandrakaushika blessed the child and said he would be handsome and strong. The only way to kill him would be to separate the two parts in a single combat. Slaying Jarasandha, Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima went to the court of Magadha, discussed as Brahmanas. They said they could talk over only at midnight, as they were holding a vow of silence that day. When Jarasandha met him, they revealed themselves and challenged them for a combat. He accepted the challenge to wrestle with Bhima. A day and time was fixed. Jarasandha suspected that they were not Brahmanas, so he asked them to reveal their real identities. They told him he had captured 100 kings and was going to imprison more. They introduced themselves and told him to be ready for the contest. He wrestled with Bhima for 13 days. If the two parts were close together, they joined and Jarasandha came back to life. So Bhima tore him and flung the two parts in separate directions. So Jarasandha died. His son Shahadeva was crowned king and released all the imprisoned kings. Rajasurya Yajna. When Jarasandha had been killed, the great sacrifice was organized. Visaya, Vishma, Vidura, Kripacharya, Drona, Dhaumya, Duryodhana, Karna, Shishupala, the king of Chedi, were all invited. The kings who accepted Yudhishthira as their emperor were also invited. It was decided by the Pandavas after consulting Bhishma that the highest honor of being seated first should be given to Krishna. Accordingly, Krishna was requested to be seated first among those granted. This made Shishupala furious. He had always hated Krishna, his cousin, and was angry to see him honored. He insulted Krishna, calling him a cowherd and the son of a servant to the king of Mathura. He mocked Yudhishthira for not knowing right conduct and even insulted Bhishma. He walked out of the assembly. Some kings followed him. He was blind with jealousy and anger. Krishna killed him as a punishment. Then the ceremony was held with great pomp and show. Okay, so story ends here. In my next video, I am going to read Mahabharat part 11. If you liked my today's video, then please like and comment my video. And also subscribe my channel to listen to more such stories and also to follow all my videos regularly. And don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.